Let me tell you something that might sound crazy at first. A high credit score does not mean you are financially successful. It means you are financially useful to someone else. Because when banks look at your credit score, they're not asking, is this person wealthy? They're asking, how much money can we extract from this person safely? Think about it. If you were running a casino, who would you prefer? Someone who never gambles, or someone who gambles just enough to keep losing slowly, forever? That's what a perfect borrower looks like. Not someone who avoids debt, not someone who pays everything in cash, but someone who borrows and pays and borrows again. So today, we're going to talk about how something that was sold to us as a sign of responsibility quietly became one of the most profitable systems ever built. And once you see it, you can't unsee it.
From the time we're young, we hear the same advice. Build your credit, protect your credit score. Good credit is the key to success. Teachers say it, parents repeat it, financial influencers worship it. It becomes part of your identity. You don't just say, I paid my bill, you say, I'm good with money. But nobody ever stops to ask, good for who? Because here's the uncomfortable truth. If you never borrowed money, your credit score would basically not exist. If you paid cash for everything, banks wouldn't care about you. If you never carried debt, you wouldn't be trustworthy in their system. So the system doesn't reward independence, it rewards participation. It's like being proud of your loyalty card at a store that overcharges you. Yes, you're a VIP, but you're still overpaying.
Let's rewind. Before credit scores existed, banks had to actually know you. They asked, where do you work? Do people trust you? What kind of person are you? It was slow. It was personal. And it limited how much money they could lend. Then came the algorithm. In the 1950s, companies started building mathematical models to predict behavior, not to help you, but to help lenders scale. Eventually, this turned into the modern credit score. And here's what's important. It was never designed to measure your wealth. It was designed to measure your risk as a borrower. Not, will this person be financially free, but will this person keep paying us? Which means the best customer is not the richest, it's the most reliably indebted. Let's talk numbers. Banks don't get rich from people who pay everything off immediately. They get rich from interest, fees, and long-term balances. Imagine two people. Person A pays off credit card every month, never pays interest. Person B always carries a balance, pays minimum payments. Who is more valuable? Not the responsible one, the profitable one. And here's the genius part of the system. They don't want you drowning. They want you comfortable enough to keep swimming, high enough credit to keep borrowing, low enough cash to keep needing it. It's not debt slavery, it's debt subscription.
Now, here's where it gets dangerous. The system doesn't just affect your money, it affects your identity. People feel proud of their score. They feel anxious when it drops. They feel shame when it's low. So they make decisions to protect a number instead of protecting their future. They'll keep old cards they don't need, take loans they can barely afford, avoid paying off debt too fast, all to keep the score healthy. Imagine training animals with treats, except the treat is access to more debt, and the punishment is financial isolation. No loan, no apartment, no car. So people comply, not because it makes them wealthy, but because it makes survival easier in a system built on borrowing.
Here's something nobody tells you. Many wealthy people have average or even bad credit scores. Why? Because they buy with cash, invest instead of borrowing, don't need constant financing. Meanwhile, many people with perfect scores are living paycheck to paycheck, financing lifestyles they can't sustain, and paying interest on depreciating things.
So who's really winning? The person with freedom or the person with approval? Credit score measures obedience to debt, not intelligence with money. Think of life like a video game, but nobody told you the rules. You think the goal is to maximize credit, upgrade lifestyle, unlock bigger loans. But the real winners? They minimize dependence. They build assets. They reduce fixed costs. Banks taught us to chase access, but freedom comes from not needing permission. So what do? I'm not saying destroy your credit. I'm saying stop worshiping it. Use it as a tool, not a goal. Real financial power comes from emergency savings, skills that increase income, assets that grow without debt, spending less than you earn, and a good credit score can help you move, but it won't tell you where you're going, and it definitely won't save you if you're headed in the wrong direction. So next time someone brags about their credit score, ask yourself, are they building a future or just maintaining access to debt? Because the system doesn't reward freedom, it rewards predictability. And once you realize that, you stop trying to be a perfect customer and start trying to be financially dangerous in the best way possible.